Hello Aquarius, welcome to Dragon Tale Tarot. My name is Ariel and this is your love and romance reading for Venus moving through Cancer. That action started on August 7th, 2020 and it will last about a month, and then Venus will be moving into the sign of Leo in early September. So guys, this is a big transit of Venus, and the reason for that is that Venus has been moving along in the sign of Gemini for the last 4 months, which did include a Venus retrograde, which was very challenging for so many of us out there. So this is a big change of sign for our beautiful planet of Venus. So as always, first a few quick notes before we get started with any reading. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every Aquarius out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly resonate with Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and all Aquarius cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use throughout my sessions, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, that information and links are all down below in the description box. And while you're thinking about it, I invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoyed this content. So Aquarius, oh my goodness, like I said, this movement of Venus is very important, very significant for us here. It's going to be moving from an Aries sign. So that air sign of Gemini, you know, that energy is actually not bad for you. It's not that difficult because it is a fellow air sign, but it has been very challenged because of that retrograde that it experienced. That would have been happening in your universal 5th house. So a lot of Leo energy around that as well. Could have been dealing with areas of the ego, with pride, all of that kind of stuff when it comes to your love life. So as that moves out of there, it's going into that 6th house of Virgo universally for you. And the combination of Virgo and Cancer energy is very complementary, and it is very healing. So I would say that, you know, for Aquarius as a universal whole, for the mass consciousness of your sign, this really adds up to a month of a lot of healing when it comes to love and relationships. So I think that is a very positive thing indeed. It does move things into an area of the sentiment, nostalgia, you know, reminiscing about good times with, you know, loved ones or your romantic partner. It definitely brings all of that to the surface. So do keep in mind you and others will be more sensitive when it comes to love. And that can be, you know, there's pros and cons to that. The good side of that is that you'll be more receptive to each other's needs, more caring and nurturing. And of course, the con of that is that you might, you know, accidentally, you know, insult or upset each other. So just try to keep it more in the sweet nurturing side rather than stepping on each other's toes. So let's go ahead and get into your cards, Aquarius. We're going to do a full spread, and this will be for all Aquarians, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation with someone. So let's go ahead and do the invocation. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with our Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Aquarius as we do their love and romance reading for the time of Venus in Cancer 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout this session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Ooh, I like it, Aquarius. We have the card of miracles. So expect something wonderful, expect something beautiful and miraculous to come through in your love life as Venus moves through Cancer. I love the double rainbow that comes up in that. So very, very beautiful. And if any of you happen to see a double rainbow, to me, that's just an extra confirmation for you guys. So let's get into your tarot messages. I will be using the Angel Tarot for the main spread, and the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify. So first we're going to start with your energy, Aquarius. Let's see what we've got coming up for you. What do you feel right now? What is your energy like? What are you bringing to the table when it comes to love or relationship right now? All right, so Six of Swords, to me, that's a very positive card. It's about resolution. It's about resolving something. It's about, you know, clearing conflict, moving away from arguments, drama, difficulty, conflict. In the traditional tarot, this is, you know, the people getting in the boat, leaving the troubled waters behind, going to a smoother place emotionally. So you are very focused right now, Aquarius, on, you know, clearing conflict, you know, letting go of that argumentative energy and just really wanting to get to a place of peace and greater stability and emotional calm. Oh yes, Aquarius. So, you know, clarifying is the Nine of Swords. So I would say there's been a lot of anxiety coming from you. You have been really worried, sleepless nights, dark night of the soul, absolutely confronting your shadow self. You know, just dealing with a lot of thoughts, worries, issues that are just going round and round your head. And that's why you really, really want to get to that peaceful place. You're very focused on it because things have not been the easiest, Aquarius. So let's get into the energy of your person that you are connected with, or if you're a single Aquarius, who you might be bringing in. And look at that. Oh, so your person is very focused on victory, success, clarity of communication. They may have been waiting for communication to open back up or to come through much stronger with this Ace of Swords. It's a very powerful energy, clearing a lot of conflict and a lot of trouble. So in a lot of ways, I feel like both of you are on a similar wavelength. It's like you're both looking for, you're looking for peace, they're looking for clarity, conflict resolution, you know, things being made clear, and, you know, finally having the answers that they seek. They are really looking for information, Aquarius, very strongly. So let's see what their clarifying card is. Yes, because Aquarius, look at this. They have been feeling very stuck too. They've been feeling very worried, anxious, nervous, etc., stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like they can't move forward, feeling like they can't get ahead without this information from you. So both of you, wow, I mean, your energy is so similar. Nine of Swords for you, Eight of Swords for them. It's not been easy for either of you, especially if you've not been in communication, if things haven't been moving, because look, it's all swords, right? And swords are air energy. It's all about the mind. It's all about communication. So it's really time to start opening this up, because look at the back of this one especially. There's that eagle. There's the freedom coming through. And it's like, you know, both of you have been really stuck in your head, Aquarius. Both of you have been worried, anxious, losing sleep, the whole thing. Oh my goodness. So let's see what we've got for how you feel about them at this time. And as Venus moves through Cancer, what will be revealed about your feelings for this person? Seven of Wands. So you do feel that there's a lot of challenge, You might feel kind of defensive, you know, and feel like you are on your guard, or you feel like you're going to get in a fight with them. So that is very tough. There's definitely some things that need to be worked through and overcome, because you see them as a challenge. You see them as something that you might have to fight or be on guard for. But really, Aquarius, this Seven of Wands is many times very illusory. In the traditional deck, this is the guy that's holding up the wand, and he's looking down at the sticks in front of him, and he thinks that he's fighting this big army, but there's actually nothing there. So Aquarius, to me, with all the swords energy and your worries and anxieties, make sure that this is really even a problem. I mean, there may not be as much challenge there as you're perceiving there to be. Yes, but you do want balance. You do want peace. You do want to get stronger in this union, right? Because the Temperance card is a Sagittarius energy, and it's all about balance. So it's like you do want to move forward. You do want to progress. You do have purity of heart and a lot of passion and desire for this person. So there is a lot of love there, in my opinion. And it's very fiery. You know, the Seven of Wands and Temperance is a fiery energy. So you really do want to move forward with this. You don't want to stay stuck or stagnant. So let's get their feelings for you, Aquarius. How do they see you? How do they feel about you right now as Venus moves through Cancer? Oh, Aquarius, so they really do just want to talk to you. Page of Cups, friendship, communication. This is definitely kind of a romantic communication, especially in the energy of a love reading. So they're feeling very soft-hearted about you. They're feeling very gentle in their thoughts. They do have a lot of love for you. You know, they want to forgive you for anything you've done, and, you know, they want to be forgiven for anything they've done. Many times that Page of Cups brings through, you know, that apologetic energy of like, let's talk about this, let's work it out. You know, I've been thinking about you, and I really love you and want to make this better. That is a beautiful card coming through. Yeah, because they're interesting. Oh, you guys are mirroring each other in a lot of ways, because look, they've got the Nine of Wands and you've got the Seven of Wands. So both of you see each other as a bit of a challenge, as something to be handled. And so guys, I would say both of you, to a degree, you've got to lower your defenses, because both of you kind of have them up. You know, your person feels like they've been through such a hard time. They've been struggling. They've been fighting. They've been doing, you know, battle to stay in any good place. And they really want something to get better. They're feeling very like, but they're willing to fight for this. That's what I see too with that Nine of Wands, is they definitely are willing to fight for this connection. So it is a strong energy, very passionate on both of your sides. So let's see what the positives are, Aquarius. What are the things that really bring you together? What are the things that you can work on as a team? So Four of Cups, guys, this is the, you know, this right now. So this being in the positives, wow, that's a tough card. The Four of Cups can be indifference. It can feel like a feeling of missing out. So right now, it's like you've got to work to heal this, because you know, both of you care a lot more than you're saying with this card coming through. You may be acting indifferent to each other, but you're not. And both of you kind of feel like if you're not in each other's life, you're missing out on something. Something is passing you by. So that's something that really needs to be healed and resolved. But because it is in the positives, because this is in the things that you can work on, I think that it can be healed. It can be worked on. It can be resolved. But you just got to communicate, Aquarius. Let's get a clarifier for this Four of Cups, please. Because here we go. There's that King of Cups. So definitely a strong healing energy coming in, Aquarius. They really do want to heal this with you. You probably really want to heal this with them. And I just got the message and heard this come through, is that they're tired of feeling left out. They feel left out in the cold. You might feel left out in the cold too with this energy. They're sick and tired of being ignored, being left out, all of that, and you probably are too. There's really that feeling coming in. But that King of Cups is a leadership when it comes to the emotions. It's the king of love. It's the king of emotional healing and making good decisions. And look at that on the back. Funny enough, we have a dolphin on the Page of Cups, and we also have a dolphin on the back of that King of Cups. So to me, that's a loving, open-hearted, you know, playful energy that's coming in. So not bad. Let's look at the blockages, Aquarius. Let's see what challenges you two. Let's see what's made things difficult or what really needs to be cleared up right now. Six of Wands. So victory is here. Recognition, and recognition that both of you are important to each other. When one of you succeeds, both of you succeed. And that is something that you may not have been seeing. That is something that's been in the way. You know, one or both of you may be out working on two different things, two different times, without realizing that when you join your forces together, you get ahead so much better. You have a better chance of success, and you've been blocking that. So that needs to come back into union. So let's look at the clarifier here. And new beginnings. So that's what's been blocked, Aquarius. Oh my goodness. With that Page of Wands. So it's like there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion here. But it's like that can also get in the way, right? Because it's like if both of you are only serving your own pride and your own ego, it can be a huge blockage. But look at the back of this. I love the vice versa because it shows us the back. So it's like this is that phoenix from the ashes. Burn it to the ground, Aquarius. Start over fresh, because this can be a whole new beginning. But you have to be willing to turn loose of anything negative of the past. So let's look at a suggested approach, the best way to handle all of this. All right, so one step at a time, Aquarius. Two of Pentacles. Don't rush the process, but this is about wisely investing, not getting distracted, staying focused on the task at hand. And you might feel like you're trying to balance two things very distinctly. Many times it is work and money, because it is that Pentacles energy. So it's important to just, you know, kind of stay on the path. Don't get distracted. You know, when you're talking to your person, devote your energy very strongly to them, even if it's a short conversation or interaction, because it will make a difference over time. Ooh, yes. And look at that. This is, again, it's all about transformation, Aquarius. Here's that Death card, Scorpio energy. And of course, you know, the opposite of the, you know, card is the rebirth. So there is this rebirth transformation energy, and it's something that has to be worked at one day at a time, one step at a time, to get that fresh start. Because, you know, the death card always comes through when there's something big that needs to be transformed, something that needs to be dramatically changed and worked through and healed. You know, it's a very psychological card, emotional card, a healing on a deep level. So let's get an outcome card. Possible outcome, because it's always free will, guys. The cards don't dictate our outcome, so let's see what the potential is for this union here. So 7 of Cups, so it brings choices. You might end up feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, Aquarius, because there's a lot of different elements that are at work in your life right now. So I don't think that this is going to totally resolve within the time of Venus being in Cancer. Because of that, it's still very fluid to me when the 7 of Cups is there. It needs patience. It needs timing to develop. So let's get a clarifier on top of that. Yes, and here we go is the 8 of Cups. So to me, there is definitely something changing moving forward. You know, one or both of you might choose to leave the connection, or, you know, leave the relationship. Or this just says you're going to the next level. But there is something that's changing here. You're going from the 7 to the 8 of Cups here. So to me, it's hard to feel that this is like a succinct ending. I don't feel like it's a succinct ending. It's like there's a continuation process. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. We have that too. So it's like patience, vision, and the Sun card comes out. So that's super, super positive. You know, whatever it is that you desire to be coming out as your outcome, it may very well turn out that way, because the Sun is a very strong blessing. You know, the 8 of Cups can also mean leaving behind an old negative emotional pattern or habit very, very strongly. And don't forget, you got the miracles, Aquarius. So things can be really amazing for you this month. Whew, sorry, guys. Got to the end of my day, so I'm a little bit sleepy. So let's get some romance angels on this read for Aquarius. Please, Spirit, let's have 3 come to the surface here. All right, so Aquarius, your first card out is trust. So the situation is definitely calling for you to have faith. Let things unfold very naturally, but trust the process. Don't give up on this. I think there's a lot to be explored. Religious factors comes up. So your love is influenced by, you know, different upbringings, spiritual path. And as Ramblin' Mike always talks about with this card, this can be big differences between you as well that are coming into the, you know, equation. It could be big age difference, cultural difference, spiritual difference of emotional development. So just be patient with each other through that. And then we do have romantic feelings. So this is a very romantic connection. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion, and your feelings are real and worth exploring, Aquarius. So let's see what you've got for your affirmation from the Love Oracle. Ooh, okay, so this one did come out. That's a beautiful artwork too. And the message is embrace. So through each other, you find the missing pieces. So Aquarius, having that come out, you know, to me, it's like this person is a missing piece of your soul or your heart. And they're a missing piece, you know, you're a missing piece for them. It's like you complete each other. And that's why for a lot of you, for this 8 of Cups, it's like, where is that missing piece? It's like, where are they? And if you've been out of communication with this person, there's going to be some movement going forward to each other. All right, so Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I think that was very, very beautiful. And I hope that you have an amazing month, and I'll see you soon. Take care.